Hey guys, James Wilson-Taylor here for Rock Sound. Backstage at Slam Dunk Festival 2024, Palaye Royale on the lineup, and the lads join me now.
Love
Gentlemen.
to hear your voice again.
Oh, we missed it.
It's nice to have you back in the UK, boys. There we are.
It feels
nice
good to be
back.
back.
Well, also back at Slam Dunk as well. I mean, I remember when you were on the Rock Sound breakout stage. Look at you now.
That's right.
I think that was 18, man, that one. Yeah, it was back when it was still like on the university campus and all that kind of thing.
I remember that because it was like, okay, you guys sound check at 8 a.m.
Yep.
And your shows at 10 p.m.
Yep.
And we literally, because we couldn't afford not to like have one day here, so we flew straight in.
Yeah.
So I remember being,
Crown, right?
yeah, we shared a bus with Crown the Empire, and
nice.
I was just delirious, but it was so much fun. I think it was our first UK show ever.
God, it's certainly your first UK festival, right? It must have
First
been.
was the Camden Assembly, and then we did that, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, speaking of those shows, let's talk about it now. So that was some big old news the other day. Wembley, it's finally been announced.
It's finally announced.
Very, very exciting. I mean, I've joked with, in every interview we've done when we talk about new announced shows, we talk about that same thing you did with our boy Andy back in the day, where you just rolled out like, we're going to play all of these London venues, and you fucking have, and it's kind of mad. Yeah, you're really doing it. But that must be, I mean, it's so nice to see the reaction to it as well. Like, obviously you've been planning it for a minute, but this is exciting now. It feels real, right?
It feels, a lot of things going on in our life, but I think it was the management originally told us, like, all right, when we got on with Madden, when we talked to you, and it was like, take a break, make the record. We made a record with Squire. Then the label loved Dead to Me, so we put out Sex Tape, we put out Songs for Sadness. And now this is the first time we're actually going to be doing a tour under the name of the tour that is the record. So it's a very exciting thing to have it actually planned properly.
Yeah, I mean, what stage of the planning of the show are we actually at the minute? I mean, you must have big ideas for a big stage like that.
We have ideas. Obviously, Remington wants a catwalk.
Oh, catwalk, fire,
yes,
explosions, outfit changes. Take that, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, there we go. It's the full-on pop diva era of Palaye.
I'm gonna have
right
like 19
now.
outfit changes and
Yeah, why
11
not?
songs. It's gonna be great.
It's Wembley, why not? You may as well do it properly. Hey, love that new single, by the way, Just About Time. Like, that's really, really
you.
great. I love when you guys do that kind of, just that little poppier edge to what you do in there as well. It fits you really, really nicely. Just tell me a little bit about writing that track, and always an obvious single, I guess?
It was crazy because me and Emerson wrote it on the piano, and it was kind of like this
Matt and Kim, right?
this afterthought track, which was so funny because we just kind of had it, and I was just going through all my recordings on my phone of like, and I played that one, and then Squire was like, well, that's a fucking single, and I was like,
The first time we're playing it is today.
yeah, first time we're playing it live is today,
Nice,
we're very
That's
excited.
exciting. Yeah, I think that's going to go down really well on the set. It will fit very nicely. It's a big summery tune, and it's a summery day out there today. That's going to work very well. And obviously, I mean, look, very difficult time for you guys. Our condolences, that. But like with the music video, obviously came out of a very difficult moment. But what a lovely thing to happen. That was so nice.
It was so sweet. Just like everyone coming together, and just like all of our friends
did such a great
just
job.
showed up for 8 hours in a hot parking lot in downtown LA.
Man.
And just everyone smiling and showed up for us, and I love everyone so much that came together for that video. Mod's son did an insane job.
I feel like Clinton from Chase we never see during the daytime, and he was there before anyone. We had Romy, we had Sophie Powers, we had Huddy. It's just cool because it's like you feel like, as the band continues to progress, and through the Warped Tour days and stuff, we kind of like had an X on our back from a lot of bands for some reason, but then when you see like through it all, you're just like, oh, we actually have really good support.
It's quite interesting that there is a kind of bit of a scene community building around that kind of LA thing in a lot of ways. There's a couple of new little pockets of the scene, and I feel like, you watch that video and you're like, oh yeah, these guys are all buddies, and like it's all kind of a similar vibe. That's nice. It's good to see those kind of communities build up a little bit.
And the fans don't really they think that we're all so separated, but they don't realize we're actually friends with all the bands that they think that we're not friends with. It's weird,
right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go. It's
we're
true.
not just friends with rock bands. It's like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
yeah, it's musicians, man.
We're
Just
all artists.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, at the end of the day, it makes sense. Let's talk album then. So where exactly are we at? I know we've obviously been loads of pockets of new music coming out, as you mentioned. Is it done? Is it ready to go?
It is done.
Okay.
The album is done.
For the mixing process,
Right.
I've never seen him so angry.
I lost my fucking mind. I like.
You know how confusing it is when you get to mix 30? And he goes, which one do you think? I go, it sounds the same.
Like 26 again. I need to hear that. Yeah.
It's crazy because and then I just stopped listening to music like
In general.
in the same way, because I was like, I'll listen to any song on the radio and be like, I feel like the drums are a little bit too loud. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
And then the Good Charlotte boys just sat me down. They're like, all right, no one's gonna complain about the mix if the song doesn't come out. So stop and just put it out. And so,
That's my point. No one's gonna complain about it if you never release it.
Exactly.
I think in the process of it all, like having the Good Charlotte boys as our like big brother mentors.
Oh, yeah.
And even in our personal lives and stuff, we're like beyond grateful for them and
Oh, yeah.
MDDN. Like it
No,
feels
they've
like
definitely done so well, like
Yeah.
leading so many bands on that way.
Oh,
It's really
they,
cool.
they know how to. They've been through it. But I think it was like with the record. It's like we made the record in 4 weeks, right in like June and July of last year.
Yeah.
And the mixing process took 4 fucking months. But I think we're done. It's mastered.
It's there.
The album artwork's done. The video for the next single is done. We're gonna shoot the next video for the following single. The record's supposed to come out this summer. So it's it's all
Exciting
good.
times ahead is the
Yeah.
point. We're getting there. We're moving forward.
And Wembley.
And just that little show at the end of the year. I like as well. We should mention some of these covers, I guess, that were coming out since last time we spoke with you guys. I mean, I like some of the choices. Like, I mean, 9 Inch Nails is a big song to take on. I mean, you did a
was
nice
like-
take on it, but like,
that
guys,
that was a tough one. I think I just wanted to do it mostly because I'm such a massive 9 Inch Nails
Yeah.
fan, and I didn't want to be like the cliche to pick Closer as the song. But fuck, I mean, it's such a great song.
it's pretty unbeatable as a banger,
It's-
really,
I'm like,
isn't it?
fuck. I'm like, I really want to do it, and the backlash was actually not too bad.
Yeah, it's fine.
It wasn't too bad.
If you make something different enough as well, I think people can separate and go
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, you're not trying to be Trent. You know what I
there's
mean? Like,
there's a couple people that are upset. They're like, how dare you, sir?
upset people on the internet. You're joking. That never happens.
I know. It's such a lovely place all the
It's
time.
always lovely. Everyone's so
Someone
sweet.
mad about the lighting on this video right now.
Yeah, it's true. Probably. YouTube comments.
They're like, oh, the lights are there.
Yeah. We can't help the weather.
Fluorescence,
It's
you
coming through
pieces
the
of
top.
shit.
It's natural light. We can't help
cows
it.
dying somewhere.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
how's the correlation of this?
Let's concentrate on that. Question we're asking everybody here today. I mean, we ask it every festival, but I'm always interested. Another massive lineup here this weekend. A lot of friends of yours out there.
Yes.
If you could collaborate or tour with anyone who's here this weekend that you've never worked with before.
We just talked about it.
Here we go.
We were actually just having a conversation. Our friends in Set It Off. We
Oh,
love those
the
guys so
best.
much. So we're trying to do
25.
something together, maybe 25. But
Nice.
we love those guys so much. But
practically have a child together because we share the same photographer.
Oh,
so
yes, of
we're
course,
like
Mac.
we're
Shout out,
like
Mac.
divorced parents.
we're like, you get them on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We'll take the weekends.
There you go. That's nice, though.
But yeah, Set It Off, so sweet. There's so many acts here. Ellis Dunes.
Yeah, best.
I want to check them out so bad and go see the set. Hot Milk, All American Rejects.
You mentioned Alice Dunes. Obviously, we were chatting with the guys earlier, but it did just remind me. I take it you'll go to When We Were Young later in the year, right? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
There's no way you were missing the Black Parade in full, right?
Never.
I mean, it's gonna be
never.
fun.
Oh
That's
my
gonna be
God,
fun.
that
When
was.
is it? Wait, what is it? When?
No, Ellis Dunes, because Frank is in the band.
Yeah.
And then when we were young, Mike Hammond.
Mike Hammer doing Black Parade in full. It's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be fun. We'll see you out there in Vegas. Guys, just have a great set. It's always lovely to see you over here. Wembley, man.
That's it.
I'm just
That's
gonna
So
keep saying
go
the word
buy the
Wembley.
tickets.
Yeah, go buy.
please.
Oh yeah,
Go
buy the
buy
tickets
the
as well.
tickets.
Buy the tickets, and the music's coming. There we go. That's the one. Palaye Royale, everybody.